everyone, today in Integrated Math 1, we're going to go over Chapter 10, Lesson 2. Here are the objectives. Make sure you write them down in your notes. Alright, so first thing that we're going to go over is betweenness of points. Point M is between points P and Q. If and only if P, Q, and M are collinear, and PM plus MQ is equal to PQ. Remember, we were talking about the word collinear with lines. It forms a line. We have the points that form the line, so that's good. And then we can see that PM plus MQ makes this big portion here of PQ. So think about it, this little piece plus this little piece is equal to this whole piece. Then we have congruent segments. Congruent segments have the same measure. So as you can see here, AB and CD, they're both equal to 1.7 centimeters. That's what it tells us. When it has this red slash here, that's also saying that it's congruent. When I'm talking about congruency, we use a symbol. And it looks like a sideways S, and it has an equal sign here underneath. So this is congruency. That's a symbol for it, which means they're also equal to each other. They're the same. So in this case, the way we're going to want to write it in geometry is AB is congruent to CD. So now let's try example 2. We want to use a figure to find the value of the variable and the length of YZ. Well, remember, like we said in the other example, we can say that XY plus YZ is equal to XZ. Little piece plus little piece is equal to that big piece as a whole. Now let's substitute what we know. XY we know is 10. Let's plug that in for 10. Plus YZ, which we know is 3x plus 7, is equal to XZ, which we know as a whole is 29. Now we're going to simplify this. 10 plus 7 is 17, plus 3x is equal to 29. And you can box your variable if you need to, which shows that you need to move your 17, minus 17 to both sides. So now I have 3x, which is equal to 12. Box your variable, 3 by both sides, x is equal to 4. Okay, so we have found the variable to be x is equal to 4. But they also want us to find the length of YZ. So YZ, I should say this, YZ is equal to 3x plus 7. Well, we now know what x is equal to, so substitute that in. 3 times 4 plus 7. So is equal to 12 plus 7, which is equal to 19. So YZ is equal to 19. And there we go.